Welcome into the live chat, everybody. Iridata, I see you. I see you, sis. I see you. Sister Winsome, how you doing? Oh, forgive me. I forgot that I was eating that apple. I'm sorry. Good night, everybody. Good night, friends. Good night, travelers. Good night, visitors. Good night, everybody who is out there, who is looking in, those who are peeping in, those who are thinking about coming in. Think no more. Come on in. Hit that like button. Share out the stream. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, now is a fantastic time to do so. Come on and help me grow to get over to the promised land, right, Winsome? We are on our way to the promised land, and we are getting there one finger at a time. Yes, guys, because all you need is one finger to touch that little word that's written in red, turn it gray, and then we are on the move. That's all we need is one finger. So we are on the move, one finger at a time. We are moving towards the promised land. Guys, I have to tell you, I don't know what it is with me and YouTube, but me and YouTube, I don't know if it's a love-hate relationship. I'm not sure what in the world it is. But when YouTube is sending me stuff and saying, like, you have 44, you got 44, bananas, whatever they want to call them. And it's only YouTube see that 44. So I just keep on going, not worried about it, not taking it to heart. Do I look okay? Do I need to? My overhead light, I think the bulb blew out because it stopped working. It went out. So I'm trying to make sure that these lights, I have a light here, a camera light on my thing here. And I hope it's a little bit too bright in my glasses. So I have to turn it that way. I hope it is okay, guys. If you're not seeing me properly, please let me know so that I can do some adjustments here. But to me, it looks like one side of my face is lit and the other side seems a little bit dark. Let me see who is texting me. Okay, let me see who is there. So welcome, guys. Welcome. It is another Tuesday night, and you know that on Tuesday nights we are doing red flag review. Now, last week we did, where somebody's texting me saying, okay, so somebody texted me, said it's reflecting, so it is not okay. That means either I take the glasses off, or yeah, it is reflecting. I can see the reflections through there. All right, we're gonna do this without my glasses. I don't really need the glasses to see what you all are saying. Here comes my friend Wild Rich. Wild Rich, how are you doing, my friend? So good to see you. Winsome, what's going on? What is going on with you, Winsome? How is your Tuesday night going? Guys, I've been in the books all day, so I am exhausted. Like, my eyes are a little bit tired, but I am here. I think I've given you your all fair share of disappointments when you'll be waiting for me and I'll be doing stuff. I got stuff to do. So I decided that this year I'm going to shape up my polygram. Your grandma never said that to you, shape up your polygram? So guys, I gotta shape up my polygram so that whenever I say I am coming, I am coming at that time because too many times you all know, you know what I'm talking about, Sister Winsome. You know what I'm talking about. Um, so I've decided I must shape up my folly ground, and some things that I have paid ultimate attention to, thinking that they were of utmost importance, turn out not that way. So I have to rearrange the priorities. And you all on my YouTube channel are my second priority next to my book. But all the other stuff is just fluff that I can say out of. The glasses fit you. No, yes, the glasses fit me right well, Rich. But it's reflecting some. So yeah, man, the glasses fit me nicely. Like look at glasses, it fit me, it looks nice, you know. Yeah. But anyway, guys, tonight we are going to be continuing with the red flag review. Last week we were talking about the email last week. Yes. For those of you who don't have a background, I want to give you a little bit of a background on what we did last week, so I don't leave anybody in the dust. Last week, we went over the email. When I talk about the email, I am talking about an email that my ex had sent to me to inform me that, voila, I'm leaving this marriage. So all the events that followed, I know a lot of you here may not have seen or heard all the events that followed that email and the outcome of it. If you go scroll down in my channel, you should be able to find stories about that. Go ahead. It's yours to listen to. It's yours to watch. It's yours to understand, if you will. If you don't want to understand, that is perfectly fine. But whatever the case is, it is yours to watch. I put it out there, and I've noticed there's a lot of people who keep saying, you know, got ugly things to say. Believe you me, guys, the ugly things you say cannot hurt me no more than I've ever been hurt in my life. So if you think you want to say the ugliest things, it's gonna you try to make yourself feel better by throwing stones at me and saying something ugly because I choose to share my story. Go ahead, throw your stones. I've been piling stones up for the last 5 years. I'm going to keep piling stones up because I'm building me a castle. Just so you all know, I'm building me a castle out of all of this because it could have gone worse. Could have gone way, way, way worse. Because thank God that I've gotten the strength to tell my story, because people have texted me and emailed me and called me with some wretched stories. And I am like, wow, it's about time I start collecting these stories and make a little catalog of these stories. Because trust and believe me, when this green card is at stake, let me tell you something. Some demons that come out in the name of this green card, I am telling y'all, you better be careful. I see a lot of you are running to Jamaica, running to this country and that country because you meet somebody on Plenty of Fish, you meet somebody on Christian Meats, you meet somebody on here, on there, and wherever else, and you are running at breakneck speed to go meet these people, marry them, and bring them. A lot of times you're bringing demons into your life. Take it from me. You are bringing demons into your life. You don't know these people from Adams, just like I didn't know this person from Adams. You end up having these people in your life, trying to make a life with these people. A lot of times they're negative energy. You can't fly. You can't soar. You can't move because you are stuck, and you're wondering why you are so stuck. It's because the person that is right next to you is the person that is keeping you stuck. It's the plain, honest to God truth. This is the person who is sabotaging all of your movements. Everything you desire, everything you want to do. This is the person who is sabotaging everything. And at the same time, this is the same person who is behaving as though they're trying to lift you up, they're trying to be supportive, they're trying to, be comforting to you. And they are the same person who is holding you down. Be careful, guys, be careful. But the email we talked about last week was the email that was sent to me. And the contents of the email, we talked about it and how controversial everything in the email is. There are some areas where the individual is admitting to some things, and there are some areas where he's trying to blame me for stuff and trying to create a character for me that I don't know. Trying to create this person that is apparently in his head. Or, as I see it, trying to switch characters. So he's trying to take on my persona, because I don't have to tell you all again. If you all go search me up, look me up, find my friends on Facebook, wherever, and find, y'all will know. One thing Trev don't do is fist fight. I don't care what you say. I don't care how ugly it sounds. One thing that I will not do is hit you first. No. If you hit me though, I surrender all rights to keep my hands by my side once you surrender your rights to keep yours to yourself. That's it. But I don't care what you say to me. You can never say nothing to me that is so ugly that I pick up my fist or my hand in any way, shape, or form and put it on you. It has never happened. It will never happen. The only people I've had to slap ever in my life before they slap me is my kids. Yes, I've had to discipline the only person. But just believe me. Anybody else who tell you that Trev fight with them, they put their hand on me. God as my witness, they put their hand on me. I had to defend myself. So here in this letter, this individual is trying desperately to take on my persona as him being the peaceful person and trying to paint me into a different light as though I am some kind of a bully, some kind of a fighter, which is rather confusing based on the eventual outcomes and everything else that I discovered in the end. But we're not going to talk yet, guys, until we have quite a few more people in the chat. So welcome into the chat, everybody. Welcome into the live stream. If you are new to my channel, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you who are here right now. Those who are on their way, we pray that your footsteps will be hastened and you will roll on up in here so that we can talk. I am going to put, wait, guys, I need to put up the guest thing so that if there's anybody who's coming. All right, there we go. There we go. Yes, guys. So last week we talked about the first part of the letter, and thanks to my dear friends who had come up on the chat, and we were able to have a great conversation as I allow you all. I have read this letter already a million times, but I am allowing you all to read it and to look at the inconsistencies and get some insight as to what it is like, what the mindset of a real, true, narcissistic, sociopathic person is like. And there is my friend Black Money is in the house. Black money, green money, any color money, as long as it is money, we will spend it. You like that one, Black Money? Black money, green money, any color money, as long as the money, we will spend it. I don't know where that one came from, Black Money, but that one did come out. I'm not sure where it came from. But anyway, all right. See, I'm not trouble people, but if they're playing, we have to defend myself. There we go. There we go, Walrich. Yes, Black Money. That is the deal. So last week we had our dear friend, my Libra brother. My Libra brother Oral was here, and my friend Walrich was here, and there were several other people who were here. So you all have heard the first part of that email. You all were able to decipher it for yourselves and see exactly what it was saying. And so this week I am going to be showing you all the rest of the email. Oh my, Black Money says my smile makes his day. Isn't that interesting? And that's a good thing. At least I'm making somebody smile. At least I'm making somebody smile. And that is a fantastic thing. I don't mind making people smile. I don't mind at all. So welcome into the chat, guys. If you are just coming in, do not forget to hit the like button, share out the stream, invite your friends and your friends and your friends' friends to come on into the live stream of Trevessence Unstoppable, because tonight we are doing another red flag review. And if you are in the chat and you would love to come up and talk and help to decipher this email, these portions of the email with the other viewers, you are more than welcome to do so if you want to. All right, I don't want to be the one to explain it for you all, because I have read this letter a million times. And for those of you who have been following me for a while, you may have heard my story. If you have not heard my story on my channel, you may have heard it on Attorney Dione Winterfunde's show. Dione Winterfunde is an immigration attorney. You may have heard my story on her show. You may have heard my story on Ride Along. And certainly, if you have been on the Great House channel of Unstoppable, you may have heard my story. You may have listened to it on Unstoppable. So over here, you hear it straight from the horse's mouth, and you are free to ask me any question. If I don't want to answer, I don't answer. Yes, but I'm as transparent as can be. So if you want to ask any questions, you can ask me. If you have heard my story on any of these channels, and if you have seen it on my own channel, then you can. And there is my friend Chef in the place. Chef, what did I see you cooking? Did I see you cooking yesterday? I think I saw you were cutting up. What were you cutting up yesterday? Onions, peppers, tomatoes? You were making something yesterday. I think I saw you. I think I saw you in maybe Instagram streets, cutting up something. There is my dear friend Lyndon in the place. How are you doing, Lyndon? So good to see you. It's always a pleasure as usual. You know how that goes. You know how you and I roll. It is always a pleasure to see you, my dear. Thank you so, so, so much for coming. All right, look how that just fall right into place there, saying that thing. Look at my heartbeat right there. Lord have mercy. Shelly, the boss is in the place. How are you doing, my love? How are you doing? How are you doing, Shelly? Happy New Year. I'm sure mommy told you I said Happy New Year for you. I'm sure she told you. So Happy New Year, Shelly. Happy New Year, Shelly. We still got plans to make for you know what, right? Right? I'm not gonna speak out loud. I'm just gonna keep my fingers crossed. I'm trying to shuffle everything around here. I think we are getting Tuesdays down packed. We're getting Tuesdays together, and then we're gonna grab the other thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How good I was it. Oh my God! You know something, Lyndon? I have been since I woke up this morning. I have been reading and writing since I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. I have been reading and writing. I have not slept yet. I haven't slept. I haven't done anything but read and write all day. Because that's how I have to do on the days when I'm off from work. I got to get in as much as I can because, I'm going to work tomorrow, Friday, tomorrow, Thursday. Then I'm tired and all of that. So that's what I was doing all day. Then I decided that tonight at this time we are going to do what we have to do, what we are starting to do every Tuesday night. And so here I am. Here I am. And when I am done here, I am going back. I am going back to my laptop and try to get a couple more things done before I finally maybe go to sleep, maybe 2 in the morning. Who knows? Yeah, but when you got stuff to do, you got stuff to do. Waiting, but I understand. Take your time, my dear. Yeah, I'm getting it together. Getting it together, sister. Getting it. Okay, while Rich is saying hi to the dear my dear Shelly the boss. Okay. Meet and greet, guys. If you don't know each other, meet each other. But we are going to be starting to look at the rest of the email. If you did not see the beginning of the email, you might want to hold your horses on commenting unless you already know the story. Because I know some people, when they jump in on it and they see just one thing and then they jump on it and start saying stuff that's going way left. And maybe because I already know what happened, it's sometimes hard for me when people start talking junk. So just hold the junk arguments, please, guys. If you have an inclination to say something ugly, beg you, please, just hold your horses, please. All right. So in the first part of the email, we talked about how he said, I'm going to read that. Where's my phone, Miss Reed? I'm going to read that part for you, just so that I catch you up. Okay? All right, let's begin here. So, on the top of it says, I've been doing a lot of thinking over the past 6 years we've been together, and even more over the last few days. I've come to the conclusion that I love you, and I don't think I want to be. I love you, but I don't think I want to be in this relationship anymore. I know I have many flaws, which you have tolerated well. You have done for me way more than anyone else has done, which I appreciate. I can't thank you enough. Through it all, I've contributed my fair share of effort, time, and energy to this relationship. I know you are not oblivious to my actions, and it's obvious that I've never been totally here. I do my best to make our marriage work, but at the end of the day, I'm not truly happy. I have said this before, which made you really mad, but it's the truth. I don't like the constant accusations, even when I'm innocent of everything. I'm not perfect and I don't pretend to be. I have an emptiness that keeps coming back, which needs to be filled. I hate the fussing and fighting, which is something you seem to enjoy. I would never think of getting physical with you, but you are always eager to get physical with me. July 16th, you hit me in front of the kids, which I played down. That's not the life I want to live. Fighting shouldn't be your only resort. If I was the fighting type, we'd be at it so many times. I did dial 911 when you hit me, and I had all right to. I repeatedly told you the other night that you were hurting me, and you squeezed and pulled on me even more. I think that was where we stopped. I think that was where we stopped. Welcome into the place, Irie daughter. I want a girl like you to love me too. Where is Winsome? Winsome, how you doing? How you doing? Good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night. All right. So you all heard the first part of the email. You all heard the first part of the email. If you were listening intently, then you would have probably picked up the inconsistency, some of the inconsistencies that were laden in that email. Because at first he acknowledged that with all his doings over the years, I have tolerated it well. And then he goes on to say that I fight him. Yeah. So I tolerate it well, but I fight him. Then he was never really here. He was never really here, but he contributed his fair share of time, effort, and energy to make the marriage work. But he was never really here. But yeah, what do you mean by you just come here? You just come here? You win some? You are just coming in, so you did not hear. So you didn't hear what I read? And you weren't here last week? And win some? If you say you didn't hear it, I'll read again for you. But only if you say you didn't hear. Come on, Winsome, you gotta get with the program, sis. Winsome, you gotta get with the program now. You can't take over from me now. Oh, you just come back in. Okay. You want me to read it again? Talk to me. Tell me you want me to read you want me to read it again? You want me to read it again, Winsome, or you want us to go forward? Talk to me. You know you know that your opinion is very important to me. So if you want me to read that portion again, I certainly can. Oh, last week gone. Yes, you didn't hear it last week. So all right, it was the same thing that went over this front part last week. So do you want me to read this front part for you again so that you can have context for the rest of it? Oh, so me fight the man. I beat him up. Lord Jesus, wisdom. I don't fight. But anyway, that's what I was accused of. But anyway, we will continue. But I am going to be putting up the rest of it here, so you all can read it for yourselves. This right there is the next portion. Is that too small? Are you able to see that, guys? Tell me if you're able to see it, or is it small? That's not fun. Okay, I read that part just now, so I can take that part down and then put that part. Okay, so we can see. Okay, we can see that part. Only that part you hear, so me fight him. How is it now? Oh, okay now. Okay. That says, I repeatedly told you the other night that you were hurting me, and you squeeze and you pull on me even more. For what? I can't have fun. I've been in pain ever since. I can't live my life like this anymore. I went to Miami to do your business and got it done. So what if I went out a few nights? It's large enough now. Okay. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. So when you read that part and it says, I repeatedly told you the other night that you were hurting me. That sounds like the night before, right? Lord of his mercy. Look at my baby Shauna just come up in the place. Shauna, how you doing, my love? How you doing, Shauna? Oh my God, look at TR. TR, how you doing? How you doing, TR? All right, good to see you. Good to see you guys. Shauna say, just to say hi. You did, you did, you did know night make feet, night make do have to sleep. No, some don't know what night make for. I don't know what night make for Shauna. Because my nights are days and my days are nights. So I don't know. I'm gonna sleep, me tired. Okay. Okay, sis. Okay, I figure you probably was up all day. All right, sis. You go have a great night now. Go and rest. Shana say you're young girl. Me can't keep up with you. Shana, you're not easy. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, Shauna, since 4 o'clock. And I'm still up. And when I'm done with this live, I'm going to continue to be up because I got a lot of things to do. A lot of things to finish. Okay, guys, so y'all see that? I repeatedly told you the other night that you were hurting me and you squeeze and pull on me even more. That sounds like a confrontation we had 2 days prior, or, quite recently to that date of that email. But for those of you who don't know, that confrontation we had was July, August, September, October. August, September, October. So that was 3 months before. That was 3 months before this email that we had that confrontation. Those of you who were not here, did not hear it before, that was the night we had the confrontation when I found in the phone where the young lady said, listen, we had some great sex the other day. And he had responded, we sure did. So that was the night when we had that confrontation, when I tried to get the phone and he held me by the neck and I held him by the balls. That was that. And he called the police and I said, well, if the police come here tonight, you are going to jail because you see how red my neck is. He told the police, no, I don't need anybody. Everything is under control. But if you just read this letter, you would think that when he says the other night, you would think it was 2 nights ago. That was 3 months prior. 3 months. Anyway. Oh, yes, Winsome. Oh, yes, sister. Now, at night, I get the most work done. Trust and believe me. At night, I get the most work done because I will be here all day. And I have the floor to vacuum, the carpet to vacuum, the floor to clean. I got stuff to do all day. And trust me, in the night, I can take 2 hours and finish doing everything that I couldn't take the whole day to do. Honestly speaking, when some say, Trev, you're a bad girl. The word bad has never been used in front of my name before with some. That's never been used in front of my name because I don't consider myself to be bad. I've never aspired to be bad. I've never tried to be doing things to make people classify me as bad, but nonetheless, they have. With some, I have a friend like that. Oh yes, that's me. That is me. I will clean the house, vacuum, do everything before I go to sleep. And go to sleep for 2 hours and wake up. And when I wake up, I feel pleased because the entire house is nice and clean, like I just woke up in a hotel room. And I be up all day and saying, you know what, I need to vacuum this room. I need to fold up these clothes. I need to do this. I need to do, and for the whole day, I don't get it done. But catch me at 12 o'clock at night. I get everything done between 12 and 2. Okay? So now that you have gone, you all have seen this. This one doesn't, this piece here doesn't carry much weight. But let's move to the next one. Let's move to the next one. Is this the next one? No, that's not it. Oh, wrong one, wrong one, wrong one. Okay. Are you all able to see this one? This one looks a little bit small, but I hope you all are able to see it. Are you all able to see this one? You now call my no, Modest now call me now call Modest man because your my Modest come over here, Modest get too upset. Modest say me make the people them clown, me take me for puppy show for too long. Which is true, but hey, which is true. All right, this says, can you see it, Winsome? You say no? But you pull, I'll read it for you then. And you pull on me even more. For what? I can't have fun. I've been in pain since then. I can't live my life like this anymore. I went to Miami to do your business and got it done. So what if I went out a few nights? I'm not the type to sit in the house all day, especially if I'm in Miami for a few days. I know you're going to be mad, but unless we are going to talk about this like two mature adults, I don't want to talk. You may hate me after this, but I don't hate you, and I wouldn't try. I wouldn't want what we are going through to affect the kids. You hear that now? So that I Mr. Goody two shoes now, you know. Now you see he's presenting himself. He's presenting himself in that, per that email, as this wonderful, upright, upstanding person. I am the fighter. Unless we are going to talk like two mature adults, which sound like I am some kind of barrier where nobody cannot sit down and talk to me because Me no know. Because apparently him say me a fighter, so me I go fight him. Me I go fight him. If he tries to talk to me. I mean, I'm showing you all this, guys, because I want to show you all what it is like in the mind of people like these. And I have seen too many people text me and email me, and I've seen them commented on my stuff. I told you about the lady last week who told me she did 6 months. She did 6 months in jail. 6 months in jail. Who sent her to jail? The guy she married to from Jamaica and bring to America. The guy she married to in Jamaica brought to America. And he did not want the relationship. He only wanted the green card. And instead of getting the green card and walking away, he made every effort to send her to prison. She admitted, she said, well, he started cursing at me and calling me all these names, and I hit him. And he never cried no quarters. He called the police right away. They arrested her for assault. He got the green card because he was supposed to be he's now a battered spouse. So he got the green card without her because immigration now sees him as a battered spouse. And she ended up spending 6 months in jail. And she says she's now trying to put the pieces of her life back together because she lost everything. And I am showing you all this letter because I was this close. The only thing that saved me is because I am truly not a fighter. That's the only thing that saved me. Why I'm here to talk to you all today. With some trivia war off the man. The only thing that saved me, my friends, is because inherently I am not a fighter. I have never initiated a fight in my life. And no matter what somebody says to me, unless you put your hand on me first, I will never raise these hands and put it on you. My mama taught me better. I would never. So you hear in the letter where he is accusing me of being a fighter. Winston said, no, but me like, when some you are modest related. Yes, because I'm always coming and me chat and roast me. Me know what modest is, but it's probably asleep. Me don't know. But I think did hear from her from morning. Auntie Chris is in the place. Another one of my heartbeats right there. Auntie Chris is in the place. Oh, Winsome said no, but me like her. Yes, guys. So that is why I am sharing this with you all, because I know there is somebody this is going to help. And if it helps one person, it was worth it. Because these men and women are doing it too. Because the quickest way for them to get the green card without you is to claim domestic abuse. That's the quickest way that immigration will entertain them, and they will get the green card without you. So what they have to do, they have to destroy you. Because they, naturally they would stay within the marriage, get the conditional green card, and they stay some more and get the permanent green card, and then they stay some more, get married. But some of them they already hate you from the moment they have come into the relationship. They only see you as a means to an end. So all they want is the green card, and they see you as that vehicle to get them the green card. They don't see you as human. They don't see you as nothing else. Everything else is just fake. When they come in, hugging you, kissing you, telling you they love you, coming to eat rum and raisin ice cream and belching and all of that, they hate your guts. All they want is the green card, and that's it. They don't come in your life to love you. They come in your life to use you. They see you, yes. Yes, you are their meal ticket, Antichrist. They see you as their meal ticket. Yes, you are going to make them get the green card. Once them get the green card, you know, so they can go to school. They can do so much. The whole world is opened up to them. And they don't have the conscious thought to say, no, man, this is the person who is giving me this green card so I can have a life in America. The best thing I can do if I don't want her, if I don't want him, is walk away in peace. Let me just walk away peacefully and call it a day. And trust and believe me, guys, if there's somebody who says they will walk away and leave you peacefully and say, you know what, Trev, I'm not feeling this marriage. I don't want this relationship anymore. You know, that's all right. All right, that's okay. You can go on. Just I will still give you the green card. You know, you're leaving peacefully, you're leaving on good terms, just like you came, you know, you're being honest and stuff like that. You know, you're not trying to cause me any hurt, any harm, any pain. Any hurt I'm going to feel is from being emotionally abandoned. But that you can get over. But when somebody goes out of their way to destroy you in the process, it is a terrible thing to get over. Believe you me, guys. It is a terrible thing. And especially when you have gone out of your way to ensure that this person was taken care of, this person was motivated, elevated, you name it, the whole 10 yards. And this is the same person while you are there planning and raising up and elevating this person is behind you making plans how they're going to destroy you to the core, how they're going to destroy you. Yes, so I'm showing you all this so that y'all will know when you marry somebody, get them green card and they want to leave you and they start cussing you and calling you every name. Let me tell you something. I got called every name in the book. Me hear all me pick them a jacket. Me hear, you know, so no matter no want hear them foolishness there. A mother hear them something that you want to fight somebody. If somebody I look on you and tell us you put them a jacket and all of these ugly things. You understand me? You know, say, those are words that are coming out because I have to find the worst words to tell me. Words that will hurt me to the core. If somebody tells me I put them a jacket, that is hurtful, but that not hurt me because I know something I might put them on a jacket. So what I would have to do now is say, okay, this person up to no good. Antichrist, a total deception takes a toll on you, on a person. You feel violated. Of course, yes. You feel absolutely violated. Absolutely violated. And why I felt even more violated is when I thought about it, kept coming back to me how this person came into my life. Remember saying, I didn't go to Jamaica, go pick up this person. I didn't go on Plenty of Fish. I didn't go on whatever website. I didn't go on a website, go pick up this person because that's something I would never do. Me never go to Jamaica on vacation and go meet this person and pick him up. That's something I would never do. You understand me? You all know how this individual ended up in my house. Fake it. That his cousin put him out. Fake it. And then in lying tongue woman, in lying tongue sister, ball to me and tell me, oh yes, the girl put him out. Come to find out, after all is said and done, me I got ear say, the cousin never put him out anything. That was the plot. And on top of that, after all that I did, you turn around and try to destroy me. That part, guys, honestly speaking, that part, me now go telling you no lie. Me now go telling you no lie. Sometimes I find myself talk to myself. Sometimes I find myself talk to myself because you see that part there, so guys. Even though I feel victorious, I say thank you, Jesus. The part they really, really, really stay with me. Yeah, me not lie to no. I wouldn't lie to y'all. And some people might say, Trevor, get over it and whatever. Yeah. It's easy to say get over it. I have gotten over it. No, get me wrong. I have gotten over it. But whenever I have to come in contact with any kind of situation, that reminds me of the whole setup. I'm just like, wow, human beings cannot be this wicked. There have to be demons born and bred out of the bowels of hell. One thing, if you don't like me, leave me kids out of it. Exactly, Antichrist. But you see, when somebody has an agenda, they're going to hit you where it hurts the most. Because they knew that if you say anything about my kids, yeah, you hurt me to my core. But when me hear somebody say, oh, you're putting in my jacket, right there, so me know I say this person, I make up some crap right now. So me say, okay, so you have an agenda. I remember I know Antichrist. A year prior to him sending me this email, exactly a year prior when him go Alabama and come back, he called the police and said me threatening him. So my antennas have been up ever since. So I have been watching him. I have been watching him and I have been studying his movements ever since. Have said this man not up to no good. Because you can't call the police and tell the police that me threaten you if it don't happen. Make a false report of something so grievous, something that has the potential, send me to prison, you see me lose my nursing license. Yeah, so from there on, my antennas were up. So when him come down and cuss me and I say, I put in my jacket and all of that, me say, okay, all right. So me I read the play. Can't quote my game right there. So come here, read the play. In July of that same year, when you see talk about me squeezing balls, yes, that time when we had that confrontation and him hold me neck to me not get the phone and me squeezing balls, yeah, he called the police that time too. And I said, okay, so this is starting to become a pattern. When me have any disagreement, you're going to run and call the police and make up story and tell lies. So right there, so I know what this person is up to. And when you see what people up to, guys, you know, you have to pay attention. You got to pay attention. Because if him call the police one time, him call the police 2 times. That I knew of then. So may I watch him? Because me know that there's no way the police is going to come and find any evidence, say anything that he's saying is true. So I have to come good. But you see, what he wanted was the fight. He wanted a good, big drop-down fight. So that is why all those dirty words were coming. And the man look at me and tell me, say, be done with you. I want to listen carefully now. Me done with you. Me get everything me did want. And me done with you. And you could have even dead for all I care. And the only conversation me and you have after this is if you take your things and get the F out of my house. Now, if somebody look at you and tell you that, and you not get up and talk them in them face, me are not angel, you know, but fighting is not in my cards. Fighting on the part of my deck. No, sir. When somebody talking to yourself aside of madness. When somebody mad, we must be mad. Auntie Chris say, what is the letter on the screen? Auntie Chris, that is the email where I'm sending. We are deciphering now. We are deciphering the rest of the email. We started deciphering it last week to show you all how the mind of the narcissist, how it was when send me the letter trying to put on paper something to say that I am a fighter, he's afraid of me, all those things. But him make sure say him write it and send it to me, so that will be his evidence. Yes, I make sure say him write it. Yeah. All right, so that was what that was another part of it. All right, I'm gonna show you the next part of it. I'm gonna show you all the next part. We are through with this part now. Says, you may hate me after this, but I don't hate you and I wouldn't try. You not hate me? You not hate me, but you call police and tell like probably if you send me to prison, but you not hate me. But you not hate me. Me don't know how to do it, Auntie Chris. Lord, Auntie Chris also call me out, so. Me don't know how to do it, put it to the side. Or that me, I forgot to the side, like so. Auntie Chris, me don't know how to do it. I don't know how to put it to the side. So it has stay right there, so, because we don't know how to put it to the side. Unless me, I will come. Wait, Auntie Chris, you put me in a spot, you know, sister. Wait, unless me, I will come out here, so. Okay, see me there. All right, there I am. All right, let me fix myself right here. All right, there I am. So you can't see me. All right, so let me show you now. Oh. Let me pull it up off the screen, Auntie Chris, but I don't know. I don't know how to do it the way you say. All right, I'm going to put up another part of it. We're continuing with the letter. All right. There is that part. I don't know how to make it different, Auntie Chris. We continue reading. Continue reading. Read that part for me, guys. I'm not going to read that part. So you are going to read that part for yourselves. All right, I'm going to finish reading this one because I have a comment on there, so I'm not going to comment on that part at all. I'm not going to say a word. I'm going to move right on to the bottom below that. All right, now we are on to the next paragraph of the letter. I just ask that you consider my feelings as well as yours. I want to be myself. I feel like I've been living a lie. We're going to put on my lipstick for a wonder, guys. Lashes is in the place. All right. Welcome, Lashes. How are you? Okay, Lashes asking me the same thing. Lashes are Auntie Chris put me on the spotlight. Yes, it's there, Lashes, because I don't know how to put it by the side. So I just uploaded it on my brand thing and then I just click it and it comes up. So I don't know any better, sister. Oh my God. There we go, Lashes. There we go. Joseph said, good night to all my beautiful people. Please be careful of who you are helping because they are too ungrateful and don't appreciate nothing you do for them, in my opinion. Don't help none of them. You and I share the same sentiments, my brother. Okay, okay. You and I share the same sentiments. I am now very cautious, you know. The way this individual came in on me, that would never happen again in my lifetime. It would never, 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 never happen again. So I guess they got that chance and they took it, because that would happen again. For the same reasons I've said that, I've always said it, that I would never go back to Jamaica, go pick up somebody, marry somebody, and bring them to America, because I never wanted to feel that heartache. And it found its way to me. It found its way to me. All right. Lasha said that's how it goes when them have something good and they take it for granted. Girl, I tell you. I tell you. Winsome, you see what I mean, Winsome? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Share the stream, invite your friends and your friends and your friends' friends. Yes, Winsome, that is true. And those people will say, you know what? I don't trust them. They are going to leave. So when they leave, I will know that, well, I got something out of it. If they don't leave, well, this same money will be invested in the union. But if they do leave, well, at least I will know that I got, yeah. I know some people do, because you are going in it with your heart and you're saying, all right, come here, because I told you all already that on a little bit of beg and plea in beg and plea. And I was like, no, like, you are not somebody I would have considered for a spouse. No. Brother, the man ball bloody murder, the man can't go to pastor and ball bloody murder. And say me I hold on to. Oh, Trev, you're holding on to past hurt and you don't want to free yourself. And you don't want to allow yourself to love again, and da 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 da. I remember me never desperate, I wasn't in a weak place. I was in a very strong place. A very strong place. I still find it hard to understand how I could ever allow something like that to happen to me. I still ask myself. And then again, I turn around and I said, you know what? Thank God it probably was a reason why this happened, because it wasn't something that I planned for or that I expected. And the way it happened, it grieved me. But at the same time, I have reasons to rejoice. Because when I hear other people say them go to prison, I realize that I could have gone to prison if I had a different personality. Because when you do all of that to somebody and somebody look on you and tell you, say, the same person will carry a pastor and go on the knees and beg and bawl, and look on you and tell you, say, I'm 100% sure. If me never want the green card, I'm going to ask you for marry me because you're not my type. It's the same somebody will come with nothing, So those were intentions to insult you and wound you right down to the core, because he had a plan for a fight. Because remember, I already called the police, I'm already putting a letter, say, me a fight, I know. So now he's laying the groundwork, for the fight. For the fight to occur. So all the dirty words are fair game now, because when him tell me these words, he can go burn me to my soul. And no matter what kind of angel maybe me I go fight. Me I go fight him. And that is his way of getting me out of the house. Because the man look at me and tell me, say, me done with you. Me get everything me did want. Oh, somebody formulate them words if it's another human being. Somebody will pick you up with nothing. And the man look at me and tell me, say, me done with you. Me get everything me did want. And me done with you. You could have even dead for all I care. And the only conversation me and you gonna have after this is if you take your things and get the F out of my house. Yeah. So see the letter there. I just ask you to consider my feelings as well as yours. I want to be myself. I feel like I've been living a lie. I just want to disappear. Oh, yes, harsh and cruel. Yeah, he was saying all those things called, yes, Auntie Chris, provocation. He wanted to provoke me to get a fight. Because you see, him already making police reports. Remember, I never called the police on this man because the man never licked me. And I've always said to him, the one thing that will make me and a man have a fight is if he put his hands on me. The man never licked me. So I never have no reason for call the police. And the altercation we had in July, when I found the text, you understand? Him squeeze me neck and me squeeze him balls. Him a walk around and put him balls. Well, you know, put your hand for me. End of story. So I didn't see any reason to call the police. I said, well, it's clear the marriage. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to live like this because I'm not used to it. So you take your things and leave. And him insist him say him not leave. Him not leave and him not leave the marriage. When I leave the marriage, and you cheat morning, noon, and night. I do all kinds of unkind things morning, noon, and night. But I guess he was supposed to provoke me so I would leave. So anyway, I just want to disappear. I've read all the things you have written about me as it relates to our marriage. The fear of infectious disease I may bring to you. Yes. I love to write. For those of you who don't know, me love write. So when all of these things happening, remember say 2013, the year before, that 2013, that's when he go to Alabama. Then here comes July. He might tell me, say no, he might gonna admit, say, him sleep with this woman, the one who sent him the text, so we had some great sex. So now me add up and me count, and me say, no man, this not normal. Me not gonna stay in here and be the receptacle for you going out there with all these different people and then coming back in here. So I've written a lot of things on the computer, like, you know, all this is so nasty, and oh yes, and I wrote it just the way I felt it. Just the way I felt it was just the way I wrote it. And he read it. Me not hide it. I wanted you to see exactly how I was feeling about all of this disrespect and everything. Yes, I wasn't hiding it. So indeed you read it. Indeed he read it. What I said. But no, I am the bad guy because I have read all those things you say about me. So let me slander him, or me say something when not true. Me make up story. That's what it sounds like, right? Because if you don't know the backstory, you would have things to make up one story upon him, because he must say, I've read all the things you have written about me. Like I said something wrong. Me not said nothing wrong, I said the truth. I wrote about how I felt. I felt, you know, disrespected, just demeaned, you name it. Find all the adjectives you can for a situation like that. I felt it. I was very remorseful about just the whole situation. I was angry at myself because I kept saying to myself, I should have stood up stronger and rejected this guy's advances. I'm like, I should have stood up stronger. And I kicked myself a million times. I said, Trev, how could you? How could you succumb to this garbage? How could you succumb to this trash? And let me tell you something. The things that you're saying now are not compared to what I'm telling myself. To only beat up myself. Like, how could you, Trev? How could you beat up myself? And so I wrote it. I wrote it all out there. I wrote it. And he read it. And now he's going to blame me for having felt the way I felt. for having written the things that I wrote because of how I felt. So it was my fault. Now it's my fault. I'm being blamed for writing how I feel, how I felt about all the crap that he was doing. So now it's my fault. Anyway, let us continue. We are getting to the end of this letter. Let us continue. Because all the cruelty that came with this letter, trust me, made me stronger. Because if I had succumbed and listened to all the ugly words and all the everything, I wouldn't be here talking to y'all today, guys. I wouldn't be here talking to y'all. Cause prison me that day, just like how the girl said she spent 6 months a lock up. Six long months a lock up. Come out a lock up and I try to put back her life together. After she tried to give this man everything. Every day I have a whole lot to give God thanks for. Because I know if it was some of you out there who are watching this, if it was some of you out there who are watching this, honestly, me no say, you know that they are locked up today. You would have spent some serious time in prison. Because if somebody look for you and tell you after you don't give them the green card and send them to school and turn them in a smaddy, and then look for you and tell you, say, me done with you. Me get everything me did want and me done with you, and you could have even dead. For all I care, me know you never go take it so. Uno go punch him. Uno go do something. And that him sit down and wait for. So now I understand why he got as agitated as he did, because he kept telling me all these harsh, filthy, dirty words. I never lick him. But just sit down the day and ball. But just sit down and ball. Because that's all I know. You can't call me that if you don't want. But that's all I sit down and do was ball. When summer, since when you go to bed, since when you sleep, you understand me? So I'm saying this to say that when you see this card start playing, know that this card is playing for a reason. When you see this card start playing and they start calling you out your name, it is for a reason. They are looking for a fight. They are looking for a fight. Because the fight you fight them, go mean you go to jail, go mean they get the green card from immigration without you, and you have to pick up the pieces of your life when you come back out of jail. I tell you all, learn. Nobody waste time for throw stones at me. Do not waste your time to tell me how stupid I was. Do not waste your time. One lady, she said, oh, it look like she not learn her lesson. Don't waste your time to try to insult me. We see now talk about, oh, she was desperate. Don't waste the time. Don't waste the time. If you type them foolishness there. Understand? Because I'm using this as a teaching tool. You know, listen and learn. When they start call you out your name, when they start cussing you and cuss your mother and cuss your them and cuss you and class you, please know that it is a trick. That is the way to draw you out. That is the way to get you to hit them. They already have 911 programmed on their phone. The only thing they need to do now is to curse you and call you out your name so that you can lick them. And once you hit them, police coming for you, you're going to do the perk walk and then go and ball and ball and ball. And so you abuse them, you're going to end up a prison. All right. May I tell you now? You have an ears to hear, let him hear, and if you don't hear, you will feel. All right. I'm sharing my experience with you all so that you all can learn. So that you can learn what is going on out there. Because he's not the only one. He's not the only one out there wicked, so there are others out there who are just as wicked. And some people like me are lucky to come out alive. Other sisters have not been that lucky. Every day we hear on the news, another sister getting buried. Because, you understand me? All right, a word to the wise should be sufficient. If you never control your temper no other time, whenever you marry somebody and give them green card and they start cussing you, that time control your temper because it is a practice in your prison. Be the one to laugh in the end. Can I see me can't laugh now? Me can't laugh now because me laugh after them. Oh, the tables turn. The tables turn. And them same one, have to take up them bungles and leave my premises. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No plan wickedness to people because God have a way of turning it around. You understand me? This man start call police, tell like police come in and come arrest me. Then him send me wonderful email, and in his email, he started to say that I was a fighter. So, you know, so after the email now, he have to do the act, he have to do the do, because he have to have the fighting to prove. But until now, I have no evidence of me fighting him, but he have to create the evidence. So now it's time for cuss me and insult me and call me the worst and the dirtiest and the filthiest of names so that he can instigate a fight because he has already laid a groundwork for his defense. And me never call the police on the man. Yet. I didn't see any reason to. All right, may I tell you enough to learn. All right, here comes the end of the letter. This is the last piece of the letter. The distasteful adjectives you have used to describe me leads me to wonder, why are you still here? So hear that, why I am still here. So that means I me believe. Why are you still in this? I'm puzzled at times. I'm sorry for the pain I've caused. I'm ready to talk when you are. Guys, no, me can't hide this. I'm not finished with that. All right, guys, here I am. Here I am. So you all have seen it for yourselves. You all have read the entire email for yourselves. You all have read it, yeah, for yourselves. And that, let me cancel the chat. Okay, no me answer the chat. No me answer the chat. All right. Me go fasting today. Are you beat up the man? Winsome, I can't bother with you. I keep on asking myself why most Jamaican people are so cold-hearted and love to use people for their own benefit. Why can someone please it? Joseph, believe you me, my friend, I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. Beat up the man, look how much he's seen. Winsome, Winsome, what am I gonna do with you, Winsome? Winsome, you beat up the man, look how much he's seen. I ain't talking to you, Winsome. You're too bad. Yeah, I'm telling you, Joseph, the cruelty, the cruelty, the cruelty of it all was what was so. I can't even tell you. Just mind-boggling. The cruelty of it all. Yes, Shelly says exactly. Many more like him are. Yes, I tell you. I did not know. Believe me, my friends, I did not know that people were out there doing these things. I told you all before about the lady in Miami who told me she works in the emergency room. She works in the emergency room. And if any of you here are nursing, if you have ever worked in the emergency room, you know when we're in the emergency room, it is a rush all day long. All day long. You understand? You give morphine and Zofran until you're tired. You give morphine and Zofran sometimes. You give morphine and Zofran, you end up dropping the empty vials in your pocket. It happens. And the man collect the vial, the lady come home, accidentally with the vial in our pocket. Empty vial, you know. The man collect the empty vials and keep them. Keep the empty vials, you know. And like say 100 empty vials, you know. Man keep the empty vials, and when he wants to leave the woman after him get the green card, he wants to leave the woman. The man call police. You hear me tell you? Call police and tell police sell the woman a thief drugs from the hospital. You understand me? Wicked man. Tell the woman stealing drugs from the hospital. The empty vial them. The man have. And you think say, oh, your husband, and you accidentally come up with an empty vial as Zofran. Zofran the antiemetic. You come with you accidentally put an empty vial in your pocket. Maybe at the bedside, you pull up the thing, you get a patient, you drop the vial in your pocket. No big deal. And the man save up the vials and call police when he wanted to leave the marriage and tell the police that the woman a thief medicine from the hospital. The same license the woman used at work and file for you. And that is how you say thanks. Because he wanted to leave the marriage and the woman don't have 2 pitney for him. You never know some people wicked, so because I was raised to think that people are good. I was raised to think that people are good, but adulthood has taught me differently. And in my adult life, I have come across some of the evilest creatures that I cannot tell you, I cannot believe that God created. I've come across some evil people. This one here that write this email was one of them. I've come across some evil people that I have to stop and ask God, really? Really? Wicked. Cruel. Cruel. Because I don't know how you do that kind of thing to somebody. Of course, Winsome, he never loved her. He never loved her. He wanted the green card. She was a nurse. She's she's able to take care of herself. You can imagine all the love bombing. The same here. Love bomber, love bomber, love bomber. And she had the 2 babies back to back. Back to back. Because apparently, of course, yes, he wants her to have the babies. Same here, because the baby is going to legitimize the relationship. Of course, yes, people, immigration is gonna say, well, of course, you're not gonna have a baby if your marriage is not real. That shows that your marriage has been consummated at least. You understand? So I bet he encouraged her to have them babies. And she had the babies for him. And he knew he did not want the marriage. And then he turned around and he wants to destroy this woman's life. Wicked. That's how wicked and wicked. Wicked and evil and cruel. This one had called the police a dozen times. Who calls the police a dozen times to tell the police some nonsense like my wife and I had a verbal altercation? Guys, gonna tell me in the chat, if you and your spouse have a verbal altercation, a disagreement about something, do you call the police for that? Say, oh, my wife and I had a verbal altercation. I'm just letting y'all know. You won't do that unless you have some kind of a sinister plot going on. don't do that. If your wife lick you, bust you upside the head, of course, yes. If me take something and me lick you, by all means call the police. Yes. Yes, call them. Make them arrest me. If me lick you. Yes, man. But if me not lick you, and you call the police and you say, me threaten you, then you call back and you tell the police, say, you know you tell the police at the time, but then you tell them, say, oh, no, I don't need anybody, because you realize, say, you have inflicted injury on me. So either the police will come and bring you two away, or you are go. One or the other. So you scrap that the one because no, that the one is not working in your favor, so you scrap it. And then you continue to call the police and make all these fake reports. Police now come nowhere because police realize that this man up to no good, something wrong here. Why is this man calling the police so many times with all this frivolous nonsense? Yeah, frivolous. Police may take you seriously if you have to the police and tell police that my wife have verbal altercation. So like you have a plan, man. You have a plot, right, Michelle? How you doing, sugar? You have a plot, man. You have a plot working out. So yeah, make sure so you make up all these stories. So you have all these police reports stopped against the person. So when you take out a gun now and you shoot her, what's gonna be your defense? You are gonna say, see there, see the police reporting me, see the police reporting me. Why doesn't tell me call the police for now? And maybe because me and the man and she a woman at the police, them no believe me. The police them not come. Them not come talk to her. Them not come. And how much time to call them? That was exactly what he was planning on saying. Building a case against, of course, yes, that's what you're doing. You are building a case against the person because you also wasting the police time because you're calling the police and you're telling lies, you're making up stories. You're trying to destroy this person's life. And yes, Auntie Chris, so you make a paper trail. You make him sick, you make a paper trail. So that when he, like you know, when he start curse and call me all these dirty names, and me lose my temper now, and me go lick him, yes, and him pull out his gun, and him dirt me, then he gonna pull up in all on papers, them and say, see it, and you know him can't ball already. Oh, so when he start ball, and tell the police them, woo, a long time you tell me. So she'll fight me because you see in the letter. In the letter, it's me a fighter. We fight him. So he was building his case so that whenever he dirt me, he has his defense down pat. Because everybody was gonna say, no, so I'm not trying to be a fighter. But then he might gonna say, see me have all I'm paperwork them you say. See there, you don't call the police on me a dozen times already. Yes, Michelle, they should charge him. But you don't know what? You don't know what, Michelle? I did not find out all of it until 3 years later. I never did find out. Because me tell you, so the only time I knew that he had called the police was the time when he went to Alabama and he called the police and said I threatened him and the police came here and interviewed me. That time I knew about. And from then on, you know, so everything I got on A from the source. When he talk about me writing stuff on the computer about him and how I am afraid and all of this, yes. Starting from that time, that's when I started to document. I started documenting all of my feelings and emotions on the computer and how I really felt about him. So yes, he read it. I'm not gonna blame me like him feel bad because me say all that I said. And I'm apologizing for what I said because I said it because that's exactly how I felt. After me not threatening you, tell the police that me threaten you. Of course, yes, I had a lot of emotion. There are a lot of things to write. And I sure as hell did write it. And he sure did read it. And he sure did erase all of them. Yeah, I sure did write it. And then when I found the email, the text where the girl said, "Oh, we had some great the other day," and we had that altercation, he called the police again. So right there, so it tells me that this is now his MO. His MO is to call the police. So he has a plan. So may I tell you, say, even if I was a fighter inherently, I would have had to pause. I would have had to hold my horses because now the play is clear. It is clear. I am seeing what he's up to. So when I come in a letter, come to me about I don't hate you and I wouldn't try. You know, if you hate somebody to them guts, call police and tell police to them threaten you. Knowing it has the potential to send them to prison. Knowing it has the potential to cause them to lose their license, that is their livelihood. You have to have a deep-rooted hatred for somebody for you to do that. So don't come right in an email come talk about I don't hate you and I wouldn't try. Get out of here. Get out of here. You man be are the wickedest. You know that is true. Gina's, how you doing? Gina's, how you doing? Gina's is in the place. Welcome back. Guys, if you're not yet, hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your support. I sincerely appreciate it. I have an apple here. Can I bite it in your presence? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So I tell you, Michelle, if I was not a calm person, if me never bally and just sit down and ball, trust me, I wouldn't be here today with you, my friend. I presume you that day. Or me would have dead. Or me would have dead. Why me would have dead? My already have his defenses already, you know, all I paperwork them, you know. That says that him afraid of me. That says that he is afraid of me. So if him have all of the paperwork there, can you imagine me get up and go lick him? The man I go back out in 9 and dirt me. Yeah, because that was his way. He wanted to get rid of me. And remember too, you know, guys. Yeah, man, I'm not telling the things them come. I'm not no secret no more. Remember too that the insurance money, he had his eyes on the insurance, my life insurance money. Remember that. Remember that. Because remember, I told you all, if you all remember, how he had changed the code on the safe. And how I saw the numbers in my dream and I opened the safe and I found his beneficiary report from the military. And he had changed the beneficiary from me to his sister and his mother. And then come with him conniving self. Because after I saw that, I realized that, damn, Trev, you in big trouble. You need to go change all of your paperwork and take this man's name off of everything. So I had to go to my job, to the bank, call my insurance company, everything, and took his name off everything once I saw that paperwork. And that paperwork had a military seal on it, which means that he had done it. He had gone through to the military and they had stamped it with the seal to say that this is now the official paperwork that says, was anything to happen to him, his mom and his sister would be his sole beneficiary if anything were to happen to him. And here he was as the beneficiary on my paperwork, So me go and me change everybody. Me not even put in name and say, all right, 5%. No brother, I take him off. Right off, get off of here, get off of here, get off of here, get off of here, get off of here. Get off everything. Then him will come now with him slick self. Me show the narcissist work, you know. Come with him slick self, come talk about. Trev, I want the beneficiary for your insurance. I said, my kids are. Your kids? Yes. How your kids to be the beneficiary for your insurance and you're married? And you're your husband. No, Oral, how you doing, baby? How your kids to be the beneficiary for your insurance and you're married? And you're your husband. How your kids to be the... Run come now with paper. Guys, me I tell you, me I tell you, I have nothing got thanks right now. Run come now with the paper, the same paper I had found in the safe. A copy of that paper. But that paper had my name as the beneficiary. So I'm run come with it now, come show me. Oh, see that? See that? Look at it. My insurance. See that? Are you the beneficiary? Are you the beneficiary for my insurance? Me look on the paper, guys. Me look on the paper. Yes, me see my name. Me see my name in the beneficiary slot. But guess what? The paper don't have no military seal on it. God is a mighty God, me I tell you. God is a mighty God. The paper I'm carrying home with my name on it as the beneficiary did not have a military seal on it. I already saw the paper with the military seal with his sister and his mother on it. And I already make a copy. Now we must come with paper with my name on it, but no military seal. I feel like God was supposed to be foolish, not you. Because it changed the code in the safe, so we're supposed to have seen that. And I don't say a word and say nothing. So what is it? Me say, Me say, me not care what upon yours, me not changing mine. I don't care what is on yours, me not changing mine. So then him realize, say, whatever I'm gonna do, for the, if I look up little life insurance or whatever I'm gonna think him gonna get, him realize I'm not gonna get that. So I'm have to change, him have to go to plan B. So shit, I know me are the beneficiary upon our insurance. So you know benefit me if you kill her. Cause me not go get the money. Me not go get the money. Let me tell you something. You see, me I talk to me I tell you now, so I'm not gonna laugh and now, so I'm gonna say, oh, Trev stupid and Trev this and Trev that and whatever. But I am telling you, what Chris? No, sister. No, Auntie Chris. I don't say a word. Me just bust out a laugh. That's all me could do. Me look on it. When me look on it, I not see no military seal on the on it. Because he didn't know somebody did see the other paper. He didn't know. He didn't know I saw the other paper. So now him I come now and I come I try bamboozle me some more. Me look on it. Me say, I said, I don't care what is on yours. Me know me not change mine. Me not change mine. Jump on the phone and him call. I don't know who he call. And started telling the person, oh, you see that woman are wicked, you know. You see this? That woman are wicked. Imagine, you can't marry to somebody and them have the insurance and imagine her picking them to make the beneficiary, you know. Hey, I don't pay him no man. Me just sit on the couch and go and knit my blanket. Me just sit down and go and knit my blanket because guys, me I watch the play. And when I go up on my knees and me call out to God and read my Psalm 91, I say, God, roll up in this. Because you're not going to make somebody come in my house with him 2 suitcases with nothing and rob me blind, belittle me, You understand? All kinds of people laugh off of me. Say, Trev, you're stupid as heck. You're stupid as heck. For sake of this. And people laugh after me and everything. And then you turn around or you want to come destroy me. Mr. God, you bring me the hungry, I'm a feed him. You bring me the naked, I'm a clothe him. You bring me the homeless, I'm a... God, you can't do this to me. Me, I watch the play, God, I know so you watch the play too. Oh, yes, Auntie Chris, I don't make him no wiser. I just said I'm not changing mine. I'm not changing mine. Yes, brother. You talk to Joseph. Let me tell you something. Between the time when I got this letter here that I just read to y'all, between the time I got this letter here and the time when my deliverance came, it was 17 months. 17 months. Because the objective was to torment me enough. Because me not like contention and moderation, you know. So they torment me enough so that I would take my things and leave. And I saw that play. I saw the play. And I say, okay. I say, all right. I see the play. Like man asked me to put him name for my house. Could I write? Me, put name for my house. And then when him gone left, you know, you have to sell your house. You have to go sell your house and give him half. The book narrator no thank you no sing so. You come with nothing and you get everything, you get so much, and you still want to take where you never worked for. Come on now. My friend Puggy Horse is here. How are you doing, my love? So good to see you. Welcome into the live stream. We are 20 minutes away from closing. 20 minutes away from closing. But welcome, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to like up the stream. Don't forget to share out the stream. Don't forget to invite your friends and 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 friends to come on into the live stream, guys. We are almost done. But if you have not watched it from the beginning, you can go back and watch it. And if you need more clarification, you can watch the one from last week Tuesday, because that one from last week Tuesday is, this one is the follow-up. So this is the second part of the email that we just deciphered. That's the second part of the email that we just deciphered, guys. So that's what we are talking about. Yes. And I am telling you all out there that the struggle is real. The struggle is real. And this individual is not the only one. There are lots of others. Let me tell you much story me here. I forgot to write one catalog. As just catalog all the stories them in a one catalog. And maybe sell it or something. You know how much story? You know how much story me here? And it seems like the same story. It seems like the same script where you meet these people, either you meet them right here in America or somewhere in the diaspora. You meet them somewhere and they don't have a green card. They want a green card. You marry them to give them the green card. You give them the green card. You enter into the marriage hoping for a loving relationship, a relationship that is filled with reciprocity, and the two of you are going to build life together. And you go in with that mentality, while the person who's getting the green card comes into the relationship only to get the green card. And once they get the green card, they have absolutely nothing else to do with you. But the best way for them to get rid of you is to make sure they get you charged. The most important charge is domestic abuse. Once they get you charged with domestic abuse and you get arrested, they get the green card hands down. Immigration not asking no more questions, because you are seen as the abuser. No matter how them provoke you to wrath, no matter what they did to you, They're going to make sure so they do to you, make whatever they do to you is going to provoke you enough for you to hit them. Because that is the key right there. Once you hit them, you're going down, sister. You're going down, brother. I tell you, be careful. You understand me? You are going down because it is a plan. It is a plot. They are going to provoke you to wrath. They don't have any mercy for you. Nobody thinks that them have mercy. I think that because you give them the green card, they're going to have some mercy for you. I say, oh, you maybe just have a little moment and you slap them, or you maybe just, I know you're not supposed to have moment and put your hand on people. But you would think that they're going to say, well, they're going to have a little mercy on you. No, because the objective is to get you to go to jail, because they need that police report to take to immigration so that they get the green card without you, and they will get the 10 years right there. They will get the 10-year visa right there. Them get the unconditional green card right there without you, because they were successful in getting you an abuse charge. I tell you what, be careful. A word to the wise should be sufficient, my friends. All right? Now make them provoke you to wrath, and then you end up in jail. Because you will end up spending time in jail. And when you spend time in jail, not even worry about the green card they're going to get. And your life that you're going to have to try to rebuild when you come out. Me tell you about the guy that called me the other day. The guy lost his house. Lost his house. Lost his job. Everything. Them I try to build back his life from scratch. And I pick up this woman. Pick up this woman, and sorry for her because she never have nothing. Sorry for her. Married to her. File for her. And she never want to stay in the relationship. So she makes sure women are doing it and men are doing it, guys. You might say Trev chat too much, but me I tell you no. Some of these men have no shame. They just want to reap and don't plant anything. Exactly. Exactly. And some of the women are the same. They just want to reap, but nobody wants to sow. Just like Anthony B said, everybody want to reap the corn, but nobody no want to plant it, but everybody want to rear the barn. But them no want to plant the corn. Understand? That is so true. And I tell you what, when it comes to this green card, you have to be evil to do some of the things that I've heard that people do to each other. People that kill people because they know they want to make the marriage seem, they want to make the marriage appear legitimate. So them get like life insurance. A way of getting life insurance on your spouse does make your marriage appear legitimate. So them get life insurance on you, and next thing you know, you're dead. And nobody know you're dead. And them got riches. You're dead and nobody know how you're dead. You understand? And them collect life insurance money. I just want to know that I appreciate you and love you for what you're doing. Thank God you just put your hand on him. Thank God, Joseph. Joseph, I'm glad that the day when the fight really went down, I thank God that that police officer was there who came that day, was smart enough. Because what I did not know that day was that Remember, I told you I only knew about the 2 times that he had called the police. I did not know that it was a consistent thing. I did not know that he was consistently calling the police and registering my name downtown as a violent person. I'm afraid of me. I was not aware, because the first and only time the police had come to talk to me was the first time when he said I threatened him. And apparently, the police realized that this man, them head not screw on good, or the man you're up to no good. Which I know both are true. Yes. So when that police officer came and he kept looking in his car at the computer, I could not understand why he kept looking at the computer. And he kept saying to me, "Ma'am, you need to tell me what is going on, because something is not right here. Something is going on and you need to tell me what is going on." Poor me now, just so angry, just so upset that the man called police and no police there, so have me in a handcuff in front of the whole world, and so embarrassed that I'm not even thinking. It never crossed my mind as to why the police officer kept looking at the computer in his car. Never. And the police kept saying to me, "Something is not right. You need to talk to me. Tell me what is going on. Something is not right." And me now just keep on saying, "Just carry me to jail. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to talk to you. Just carry me to jail. Just leave me alone. But I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk." And I tell you, when the police officer said to dispatch, "Send me back up," and haul his tail, into the next police car and handcuffed, I said, "Oh, okay." When he come back, when we came back, he might go tell me, "Oh, Trev, but hope you can find in your heart to forgive me, because what I did to you today was the worst thing I could ever do." What you did to me today, call the police, send me to jail, is the worst thing you could ever do. Worst thing you could ever do. I thought what you did today, you act as though it was legitimate. You let me lick you back, but you pretend that you are the victim. Now you feel bad because the police carry you down too. So now you're going to try to apologize to me. And then I tell me, say me chat too much. Why may I tell people, because I have no shame. So you want me to keep it a secret? You want me to keep it a secret? I don't have a secret. I keep feeling about my friend. No, I don't keep the secret. So him vex now say, "I'm not keeping it a secret. The police come and arrest me." No, no secret. I'm not keeping any secrets. And then 3 years later, I found out that what the police officer was indeed looking at was the number of times they call and told them this nonsense. My wife and I had a verbal altercation. I'm afraid of my wife, but he can never give them any details. So that's why the police never came to find me, or it would have found out a long time. But he couldn't give them any details. It was always some little frivolous garbage. Yeah, my wife had a verbal altercation. And then that's when I found out too about the car. Remember the car? Oh, no, see how God good. God good body now. Oh my God, God good. Because that's when I found out about the car. So him try everything. Him tell police me threaten him, police come. He can't give police no evidence of me threatening him. Him call them when me tell him say, him have to go to jail if them come, him cancel the call. Him continue to call me, send me email and send me a fighter. And me want to fight all the time. And if he was the fighting type, so he's trying to take on my character now and give me his. So if he was the fighting type, man, would I be at it every day. And all the other things I'm saying in the letter. Right? So he man laid on the groundwork for his defense. And when him cuss me now and tell me, say I'm 100% sure. If he never want the green card, I'm gonna ask him to marry him. I know him type. And him done with me. For him get everything him did once and him done with me. I'm could have even dead. But all in care. And only conversation we are gonna have to take me things that come out of the house. I think tell me all of the dirty words there. I mean all other kind of dirty words. The dog and a junk or about a river town. You understand? And all those things. And me still not fight him. He have to go back to the drawing board. And what if he do? What if he do forget her to go to prison? What if he do? The man burn up the good car. Burn up the good car. And tell the police them say, me burn up the car. And me I try for free. I mean, because them not want me. But if them the same thing, they are not Satan. Satan no man yet. My first wife didn't want me to fight her. But I keep my cool and chilly. There you go. Yes. Prison she want to send you. Prison she want to send you, my friend. And that's why I'm telling you what I'm telling you. If you hold no horses, keep on and to yourself because there is a plant out there and it is going around because too many people are telling me. There are too many people telling me about these situations where they are ending up in jail, ending up spending long, extended periods in jail because the person they're married to and give the green card want to send them to prison so that they don't have to stay in the marriage to get the green card. Once they can get a domestic abuse charge against you, Lord Jesus, may I beat it down on head. Once they can get a domestic abuse charge against you and send you to jail, they have that police report, they take it to immigration, they get their green card clean and clear. While you, the petitioner, get to go to prison. When you come out, you have a whole life to rebuild. You lose house, custody of your kids, you lose your job, them take everything and left you by your face. Lord Jesus, I am telling you out there, my friends, in the name of Jesus, when you see them coming, run. For plenty of fish, on a Christian meat, all kinds of websites, all kinds of foolishness out there. When you see them coming, take foot and run. Because the evils of mankind, trust me, has piled up to the highest heavens. And too many people have emailed me and called me and text me and tell me, it make my heart grieve that people are out there that we can. I don't know, say my platform we talk about immigration stuff. You all know I'm talking from experience. I'm talking from experience. And I am telling you guys in the name of Jesus, guys and girls, my sisters and my brothers, let no one make you go to jail. Style them. I'm telling God every day I was able. I have the fortitude to sit down and watch this man pierce through this house. But I'm going in there and pierce through the house and call me every name in the book. Cuss me down, rotten, cuss me, picking them, cuss. I'm a read the play, I'm a realize he wants a fight. He wants a fight. And that fight, you're not going to get. That fight, you're not going to get. And when the fight really did happen, I made sure of it. Me not taking your first. But if you put your hands on me, we're going to have a confrontation. We're going to have an altercation if you put your hands on me. And that's exactly what happened. Because you see me get more angry and more agitated. Because me not doing all this one time, me do everything you want me to do. Me do everything you want me to do. Him come and him cry and him want me to marry to him. I made him marry to him. File to him, send him a school, do all these things. So I was always the yes person. Always doing like what he expect me to do. And then know that he might trace me. He might expect me to fight him. Me nah do that. So he have to go extra trying to get me. And he still not get me. So he had to change plans. So you can imagine how frustrated he was. That's why he was so frustrated. I'm cussing and carrying on. Because me nah do what he want me to do. He want me to fight him. He want me to lick him. Because he want me out. He want me up on the streets. These streets don't love you like I do. Me want you to know that. Tanya Stevens is my girl. These streets don't love you like I do. I said me want you to know that. That's for you, Joseph. That's for you. Gosh, I'm so where Linda? Linda, where you at? Yes. So I am beseeching you guys. If you're married to somebody and they want a green card, or you're planning to go marry somebody for green card, be aware of the plots and the plans. And I think too, they are sharing notes. Because if you are listening to Unstoppable, you hear the people, let me know what married to people and get them green card, you know. But here it's like the same plots. The same plots. They want to fight. Yeah. They want to fight you. Yes. They want them name on your bank book. They want access to your money. They want them name on your house. They want, yes, all these things. Because it is a diabolic plan. Diabolic plans them have for you. So a word to the wise should be sufficient. You can't say Trev never won. You can't say Trev never tell you that this is what is going on out there. And once you, the petitioner, get arrested, that person gets the green card right away. If you don't have Pitney, they're going to get the custody. If you don't have anything, because when they're in jail, you are at their mercy. And them don't want to have nothing to do with you. So, jail you they go, jail you they go turn. So the boy tell me, him say, Trev, I lose me house. You know, me come America hard, come work hard to buy my house. Losing house. You understand? Send him a jail. Send him a jail. All right, she tell him about him mother and him the car. Me don't care about him about my mother. Well, for go do tomorrow or whatever. I don't care. I just sit down and ball. And tell God, God, you see me? Here I am, God, I present myself at the foot of the cross. You see me and you know me. All right, guys? All right. We can't say me never want to know. Can't say me never want to know. Can't say me never tell you no. Cannot say you did not hear it right here on Trevessence Unstoppable. And if you are planning on marrying somebody, if you have married somebody, be warned, be careful. If you know of somebody who has married somebody or is planning to marry somebody, get a green card, be warned. Be very, very careful. Because, yes, Michelle, I work from the Wicked Book, man. Yes, man. Yes, they are sharing notes. So while they are sharing notes, I am sharing notes with you too. Because I am telling you what the possibilities are, what to look for. All right, so that you can be protected. I don't want anybody call me after this or email me or text me and tell me, say, them go Jamaica, go marry to somebody and bring this somebody up here and the person end up send them a jail. Send them a prison and get the green card, because I'm telling you, immigration has provision to give the green card once the person is a victim of domestic violence. And that is the card they are all using. Domestic violence. So then provoke you to wrath, then tell you about your mother, then cuss your picnic them do all manner of evil. Because they want you to lick them. They want you to lick them. And once you lick them, they will call the police. A prison you're gone. They will get the green card. Clean and clear. Then done with you. They will dry out your bank book. If you don't have pitney, they will take your pitney, they will run, they will take house. You understand me? You lose your job, you lose your license, you lose your freedom, you lose everything. When you come out of prison 6 months or a year later, you have to start back from scratch. And these are the things I'm telling us to make them have a show called Snapped. You don't go on Snapped, and you do not end up in prison. A word to the wise should be sufficient. All right, guys? That's all I'm going to say to you about that for tonight. That's all I'm going to say to you all about that for tonight. It is now 11. I have 2 more papers to go right. Trevor, how you doing? I'm about to go to bed but stumble on your live. Oh, Jackie! Jackie! Oh, yeah. Jackie, you know, so me and I were going up my glasses. Me look on it and think, say, Joseph, you know, I looked at it and I thought it said Joseph. Look at my glasses here, so. Thought it said Joseph. Yes, see that Jackie and me, yes, my Jackie say. When me see this, I say stumbled on your live. Me say, oh, Joseph, you stumbled on my live when Joseph been here. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, Jackie, I'm about to get off. How are you doing, sugar? Don't laugh. Please, guys, don't laugh after me. Trust and believe me, don't laugh after me. I'm just about to get off, guys. We were doing another red flag review, Jackie. So we are about to finish, because you know the red flag review lasts 1.5 to 2 hours. Well, we've gone a little bit over 2 hours. So so we're gonna call it a night. I have preached the sermon. I have told you all what to expect, what to and what not to do. And guys, I want you all to take heed for take on yourself, because we say find a worthless man here and forget about getting what dear. Find a worthless man here. Just believe me, Michelle, I ain't looking for no more worthless man. But I pick up nobody when I have to go carry from scratch. When I have to go carry from scratch, I have to pick you up with nothing. And motivate you and spend my money to say to help you to be somebody. And next thing you turn around, come tell me, I couldn't do that again. Couldn't do it again, sister. It would never happen again. That was the error of my life, but I saw it go. I saw it go. God revealed it to me, because apparently if that did not happen, would I still have arms and gloves these people like they were good people, like them I did my friend. But I still have arms and gloves them. But God said, enough is enough. She stretched out her hand of love to Uno, and Uno greet her back with a handful of thorns. So I have to do something to get clear on the out. You know, you got to clear out the rubbish them out of your life, clear out the rubbish them out of your way, the trash, garbage them, get rid of them. Yes, God works in mysterious ways. He works in mysterious ways. So we have more to give thanks for than we have to be angry about. So these days, I'm giving more thanks than I am upset. But I am telling you all that I want you all to learn. I don't want it to happen to Uno. I do not want it to happen to you all. All right? Jamaicans are doing it, Haitians are doing it, people all from all both doing it. I don't know what they get out of it, but they are doing it because the name of their game is destruction. That is the name of their game. And they might destroy people left and right. I mean, I want them to get destroyed. So that's why I share with them, because it wasn't for the grace of God. This time, but I still a roll in a sackcloth and ashes. But I still a roll and I ask God what happened. You understand me? And I told you all that the night when the same day when we go to the place and him tell the woman say, oh, me burn up the car and try to frame him. The night when me lay down my bed and me ball to God, and when me ball to God, so me can't believe it, oh, me shock. Me shock. Out of my shoes, me shock. And me ball the night, me ball the night. No, 2 years ball and me drop out of my ball. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I heard the man say right in front of me and ball in front of the counselor and tell the counselor I'm going up the car and try to frame him because I'm telling him no want me. I couldn't believe it. My ball to me 2 years nearly drop out. And that night after me done ball, drop asleep balling, the dream, see the man appeared to be, I don't know why we have this idea say Jesus looking that certain way there. But the person, I'm telling the dream already. I'm not gonna tell them the whole light right now, but the message in the dream, the man said to me, why run to the river that is already flowing towards you? Woo! Guys, let me tell you, I am a conqueror. I am a conqueror. I am a conqueror. God said to me, why run to the river that is already flowing towards you? That means you don't have to run go fight your battles. I am already fighting your battles for you. So just relax yourself and leave it in my hands. I am fighting the battles for you. Don't run to the river, as it is already flowing towards you. Oh yes, Jackie. That was such a profound message in the sleep. And I tell you, and that was the same night, you know. The same night after me sit down at the counseling with him that afternoon. And the lady, and him tell the lady, say, and him tell the, which part of Paul I come from, Jackie? What be And him tell the lady, oh, me wicked because I me burn up the car and try to free me because I'm telling him no want me. The same car. When the police come tell me, say them find burn up. The same car what him tell me, say, him go a restaurant and somebody thief it and go burn it up. And then tell police, say, me burn up if family try to free him. And then he come home and he tell me, say, anybody ask about the car? No answer no question about the car. I say, no, if you answer a question about car, me never did when the car burn up. And you tell me, say, the car, somebody thief the car. How if you answer the question? That time the poor me no realize that why he is telling me, oh, Mbuff, babe, that's where you come from. Happy go back a lifelong occupation. You understand me, guys? Back. You come from a hard hill? Really? Up a hard hill close to Buff Bay? Jackie, may I forgot talk? May I forgot talk, Jackie? May I forgot talk? We gotta talk, Jackie. Hard hill? So that means that you know Pastor Hart? You know Pastor Hart? He used to have a church at Buff Bay. Hey, Jackie, oh, you know him, you know Pastor Hart? Pastor Hart? You saw my church above there? He been dead now for a long time. Okay. You see me no me talk about though. You know it? Okay. Yes. Pastor Hart died many years ago. Many years ago. He was one church. Oh yes. All right. Now ask me how me know Pastor Hart. I think what kind of church again? Pentecost? Oh, yeah, he passed a long time ago. Because that was 1990. 1994, 1990. Me know Pastor Art. Why me know Pastor Art? Pastor Art used to do a lot of weddings. Pastor Art did the wedding for my sister-in-law. That's how me know Pastor Art. Yeah. We went to the wedding, we went to his church. We went to his church to the when my sister-in-law got married. We went down there. He got them married. I'm gonna tell you a joke, Jackie. So when my sister-in-law was getting married in Pastor Hart's church down there in Buffalo, Pastor Hart, Pastor Hart tell them, he giving them the prep talk, about how to handle themselves in the marriage and whatever. So he told my brother-in-law, he says, um, if she put her foot on you, if she put her foot on your leg at night, tell her put it in your head. And even today, they have been married for 30. They have been married for. I think Pastor Hart got married them in 1994, 5, somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. So they've been married now for a long time. And it's still a joke. It is still a joke. We still talk about it. Remember what Pastor Hart said? Pastor Hart said, if you put her foot by your leg, tell her put it in your head. So you can't go nowhere. Oh my God. Jackie said from she was a little girl. Are you from Portland? He did one of my brother's wedding. No, I am not from Portland, but Portland is a little bit of a stomping ground for me. Yeah, Portland is a little bit of a stomping ground for me when I was younger. Oh my gosh. Yes, my children are from my children's father is from Portland. Yeah. So that's how I used to be there a lot. Yeah, 27, 20. Yes, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yeah. And they are still married. So we use that as a joke all the time. We say Pastor Hart said, if you put her foot by your leg, tell her to put it in your head. Oh boy, what a small world. Yeah, that is my connection to Portland. Yeah, that is my connection to Portland. So when I come to Jamaica, I go to Portland sometimes. Um, yeah, that's where that's my kids' roots. It is indeed a very small world. Very, very small world, my dear. A very small world. Oh yes. Yeah, so it's nice that we are not we're not strangers. Sorry guys, that was just a piece of apple. It's not a big deal, is it? That I ate the piece of the apple? I'm sorry. It is indeed a small world. So guys, y'all see, I tell you all what is going on tonight. I have told you all what to do, what not to do, what to expect, what not to expect. And I am going to be No wonder I was drawn. No wonder you were drawn to me. Good energy, man. Good energy. Good energy. You see my moonstone? I don't even know. They say I looked up this moonstone online. They say it's supposed to draw good energy, but sometimes it needs a spanking, you know? Sometimes I have to spank it. Like it's supposed to attract positive energy. And sometimes some people come in your space and you're like, you look at the stone not working. So we have to get that spanking. We tell it, if you drop yourself, drop your socks, drop your socks. This person was supposed to be repelled. Oh my gosh, Jackie. Oh my, yes, Jackie. Good energy, good clean energy, good clean spirit. Oh yes. I not claim to be an angel, you know, but let me tell you something. I not claim to be an angel, I not claim to be a saint, but I am pure at heart. That me know. And God know. I am pure at heart. I mean, I do not know for earth no one in this life. Whenever I say I love you, it comes from the heart. And I would never do anything to hurt you, to harm you. I never put a stumbling block in anybody's way. I'm always be there. I'll always be there for you if you are my friend, if I like you. Nowadays, me kind of skeptical about who me help and how far me help. You know, because me don't want people to take advantage of me again, like that last time. Yeah, not gonna happen again. So I have my reservation, but I still have love in bountiful amounts to share with my people. So, guys, I'm going to bed. Anyway, I'm going to say good night. Everyone have a good night. There you go, Auntie Jackie. Have a good night, my love. Have a good night, my dear. Have a good night. Good night to you. And I'm going to be saying good night to everybody else who is on the chat. Currently, I see what's that 10 million people in the place. I would hope that that 10 million people who are standing on the outside there have hit the like button. And if you have not yet subscribed, have subscribed to the channel. I sincerely appreciate you all. Guys, you're gonna see me doing more lives. With me, you saw that I put up a video today. I put up a video today of my hair. Did you see it, Winston? Did you see Michelle? Oh, Winston gone her bed. No, Sharon, Michelle. Did you see? Yeah, I did a video. I had done that video since I shot that video not 2021, 2020. Because I tell you what, that I have videos in my phone that I have not. Look at Grant coming in the place. Grant, why are you so late? Why you come in when the live are done? Why you come when the live are done, my friend? Why you come when the live are done? Oh yes, Michelle, I had shot the video of me when I was just locking my hair. I shot the video of it since 2020 because you know I started locking my hair 2020 August. Yeah, it kind of shrink up, you know, because you know, like when it gets balled up, gets balled up, it's kind of it looks a little bit shorter. That's when I started. Oh, Purple Diva. Hey, Purple Diva. Hola, mi amor, ¿cómo está? From the west side, everyone, just came by to show you some love, my new friend. Anytime, my dear, thank you so much. Gracias, mi amor. Okay. If you have not hit the like button, hit the like button, guys, because the live is about to end. Where is Grant? Grant disappear? Did he disappear? Come back here, Phil. Come back here, fella. You will notice that I do not call you by your first name at all. I refuse. I will not call you by your first name. So I will always call you Grant. Okay, for obvious reasons. I'm not gonna say no more about that. But I'm not gonna say anything else about that. I will only call you by your name, Grant. When you hear me say Grant, you know it's you be talking about. Alright? I can call you RG, but I will not call that person name at all. No problem, Purple Diva. I appreciate you so much, my dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for stopping by. I sincerely appreciate it. I sincerely appreciate it. All right, so guys, you all know how it is. It's about bedtime. I'm not going to bed now. I got several papers to write before I go to sleep. I'm not going to go to sleep maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. So I am going to be seeing you all again. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I'm not sure I'll be able to do a live tomorrow. I might try to do one tomorrow morning, if anything. But we will see, because I need to keep my presence on YouTube active. But I'm not able to edit a video to put out. I do a live just so that my presence remain active on YouTube. Don't keep snatching my hours away. And right now, guys, you all know that I am hunting bananas, kiwis, whatever you call them. So share me out to your communities and invite your friends and your friends and your friends' friends to come on over and subscribe to my channel and help me to grow. I have been on this path to growth now for a little minute, too long. So guys, help out a sister here, and until next time, this is your girl Trev from Trevessence, reminding you all that your journey matters. Let nobody tell you otherwise. Oh, yep, I went live every day until I got monetized. There you go. You see that? So I guess that's gonna have to be my strategy. Yeah, that's gonna have to be my strategy, because I have hours and hours. It's just bananas. So I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for that, purple diva. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay. So thanks again, everybody. Thank you so much for having come in. I hope that you all learned something. If you didn't learn it for yourself, I hope that you can share it with somebody you know. I hope you can share it with somebody you know. Yes, guys. So that somebody does not have to, somebody will be spared from the jaws of the wicked. I hope and pray that. Okay, thank you so much, Purple Diva. Thank you so much. Yes, so maybe tomorrow morning tomorrow I'm gonna have to start going live. Yeah, going live every morning. Yeah, morning or evening, just to make sure that I get it together. Okay, guys, so that's gonna be it from me for tonight. Thank you so much. Grant, you came in a little bit late, but I hope you have a fantastic night. Everybody who came in, Purple Diva, thank you so much, guys. If you have not yet connected with Purple Diva, go ahead and do so. My dear Michelle, Sister Jackie, Sister Winsome, Sister Shell the Boss was here as well. There was Chef Andre. There was my dear friend Lyndon was in the house. Joseph was in the house. So many other people were here. If you have not yet hit the like button, guys, now it's not too late. Hit it on your way out. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, do so on your way out. My dear friend Oral was here. Pugging Os was here. Auntie Chris, my sister Auntie Chris was here as well. Genius Family TV was here as well. If you're not connected with the content creators here, Auntie Chris, Genius Family, Go ahead, Purple Diva. Anybody else who you have not yet connected with, guys, go ahead and connect with them. My friend Lashes Journey was here, guys. If you haven't connected with Lashes, go ahead and connect with her as well. Who else was here? There were lots of people here, guys. Connect with those who you don't know. My dear friend Shauna was here in the place. TR from the TR show was here as well. So do your connections, guys. The lovely Ira daughter was in the place as well. Thank you all so much. I can't possibly call the names of everybody who was here, but I want to say sincerely, thank you all for coming. And I will see you all again tomorrow. All right? Ciao, guys. Peace.